Craig's stuff is definitely not for kids. I curse a lot. Craig's stuff, Craig's stuff, Craig's got a lot of stuff, yeah! Craig's stuff, Craig's stuff, Craig's got a lot of stuff. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Craig's Stuff. My name is Craig, and this is some of my stuff. Got the not brand new, but fairly new, Figma Mako Mankanshoku. So I think it's pronounced like that, from Kill la Kill. I think the first time I got it right. She is a silly character from the show, and if you have never watched Kill la Kill, it's a fun one. I don't necessarily recommend it to the world, but if you're an anime fan, it's definitely a fun one. Everyone's naked. Everyone is naked in that show. It's fun. It's a funny show, and it's silly and very action packed. And I'm very excited for this figure. It's gonna go really nice next to my the other two. What's their faces? Ryuko and Satsuki. Yeah, it'll look really good next to those two. So they're back there somewhere. So we'll take a quick look at the box first, and first we get this nice window front, and I guess this is supposed to be the Kill la Kill logo. I guess. Yeah, I think it is. And then you got on the top more pictures of her. Pictures of her there. On the back, on the bottom, she's blowing a bubble. She's sleeping. But then the most interesting thing about the package is there's actual artwork on the package for this one. Normally they just have pictures of the figure on all the sides, but this one has actual artwork. So that was an interesting thing that they did for this figure. So how about we stop taking a look at the box, because I'm just going to throw it out, and pop this sucker open. Hey, look at that. Inside the box, you got more artwork, too. It's kind of cool that they did that for these boxes. You know, it says open. So unless you open these figures, you won't get to experience all the silliness that is in the box. I mean, look, there's even more silliness. You got a bunch of bunnies and that. Those look like they might be supposed to get cut out. Oh, you have to cut this stuff out. They're perforated. Huh. That's kind of a pain in the ass, actually. That they're just giving you cardboard. You spend these are like $100 figures, and they can't. That's really lame. Especially because it clearly shows that you're supposed to use that flag there. And that looks to be that thing, and that's cardboard. Cardboard? Alright, here she is out of the box. She looks really good. She's very small. Obviously, she's going to scale to the other figures in the set, and she's definitely smaller than the other characters. So that's good. But before we take a look at her, we have to take a look at all her accessories, and apparently she doesn't come with that much. And I'm really bothered by this freaking cardboard garbage, but we're going to take a look more into that a little bit later. So she comes with 3 additional faces. She comes with one where she's yelling with her eyes closed. There is one where she's yelling with her eyes open. There's one where she's sleeping and she's got a big snot bubble, which is great because it's just all the faces really give a lot of expressions for the character, and this is a character who's known for her many expressions. So it's good that they gave us a bunch of faces, especially for a character like this. And then we're giving one additional hair piece, which I guess actually goes, replaces this, the current hair piece, because you get one that's just flat. This one looks like it has some space. So I'm assuming that once you put that on, and it looks like I was right, it just gives you more head tilt. So that's actually very interesting. A lot of times they don't bother to do anything like that. Like the Bakugo, you got almost, I think, no head tilt at all. That they basically gave you a cut open on the back of the head, and you get some, allows you to have the head tilted. So that's actually really cool of them. And then you also get a little miniature version of Guts, and he looks really good. His head spins, so you can get him a couple different, oh, head actually pops off, but that just goes right back on. So you have guts here that you can have her next to her, or have her hold, or whatever you want to do with it. Alright, so then with the Figmas, you always get these really nice hand holders, which include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 10 alternate hands, 12 if you include the 2 that are already on her, so in total you get 12 hands, lots of different options. You get like holding hands, pointing hands, the peace sign, fists, everything you could possibly need is on here. That's awesome. Then you get an extra one of these pegs, which I think it's either used for the neck or the wrist joint, I forget. But these are just, I think, in case anything breaks. It's always cool that they give you one. I've never had a problem with any breaking, but it's nice that they do give you one just in case. And then you get the Figma stand, exactly the same as every other Figma. So nothing special there, but you got that Figma stand like that. And then, last but not least, which I love as someone who likes to keep organized, you get the Figma bag. That's always good too. I said before, I was talking about that flag that I noticed. So you have the flag here, and I guess these are like fans. They show her on the packaging with the flag and those fans. But it also shows like a stick that the flag attaches to. It doesn't come with a stick or anything. There's nothing in here. I don't know what the fuck is what's going on. Is it supposed? Why isn't it? They advertise. It is on the packaging. It's supposed to come. It has a stick. How can they possibly advertise this? That doesn't look like cardboard. That looks like probably some kind of plastic. So I don't get it. And it looks like it like pops into that stick. Like I don't understand. Did I just not get it? Am I missing it? Am I crazy? Did it fall on the floor? I don't think so. I don't understand how they can show you pictures with something and it doesn't come in the box. Like, to me that's false advertising, and that's really fucked up. So right here, right now, this figure's bullshit, and I'm pissed off actually, because this is fucking annoying. When you advertise something, you're supposed to get everything that they show. And yeah, okay, fine. If it's cardboard, fine. At least you're giving it to me. But there's supposed to be a stick that this is supposed to attach to. Am I supposed to put a fucking get like a, not a popsicle stick, but like a toothpick or some crap, and make a flag out of a toothpick? Is that what they want me to do? I don't understand. This is really, really upsetting, and I am not happy about it. But the review must go on. I must actually continue the review, and we do have to talk about the figures still. So I don't even know where I am now. I guess we'll talk about the paint apps next. So the paint apps are always good. Figma never does anything wrong with paint apps generally. There's not like a lot of colors on here. You just really have the blue, the gray, and the dark blue, and her skin colors and whatnot. So there's not too much going on. I don't even know if there might be a little bit of shading. It doesn't really look like it. The faces are always good. They do some kind of printing that makes the faces. They do anime figures, so they're all, they all look correctly. And then with articulation, you have your head tilt back and forth. Obviously, with this hair, you're not going to get too far back, which is why I showed you before. With that other hair, you can go further back with the head tilt. Goes a little bit left and right. You have the arms that go all the way up, reaching real high, and if you pull it all the way around, you can go even higher and lift it straight up. Then you have that upper bicep swivel. You have a small double jointed elbow there. You have wrists spin up, down, all the way around. There's no ab crunch or anything, but you have crunch at that waist area underneath her shirt. And that spins and goes about that far back, that far forward. Legs go out really far like that. The skirt actually breaks as you can see, so the leg can go through so it doesn't hinder the articulation at all. And it goes pretty damn far back too, so they do a really good job with that. It spins at where the leg connects. There's no upper thigh cut or anything. You have nice double jointed knees, up, down with the foot. There's ankle pivot, and then you have toe articulation as well. Overall, am I happy with the figure? Yes, it is. It is a nice figure. I kind of wish we got a few other things to go with it. Maybe like the jacket that she wears when she gets that whatever star uniform at one point. That would be cool to have. I'm sure. I mean, there's an Nendoroid of that. But the thing that really bothers me is that it's missing this thing. I'm just very confused, is all, and I think it's really messed up. There's nothing, literally nothing in the box. I don't know. Alrighty, everybody, I guess that's it. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram and Twitter. They're both at Craig Stuff. I will see you guys next time. Later. Seriously, what the fuck?